We're here with Cheryl Doherty, of course, with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Calgary. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
How exciting is it for you to come down to Pledge Day this morning?
Well, first of all, the atmosphere is amazing. And when you get QR and the Westin Hotel and then the charities, it's a win-win-win. So it's very exciting.
Now, the Children's Foundation does an amazing job of making sure this money gets where it needs to be at all times. What does the money that you guys have and will receive from the Children's Foundation, what does that allow you guys to be able to do?
Yeah, we are really fortunate. The money coming from the Calgary Children's Foundation goes to two programs. One is Ready, Set, Go, and that's a program that allows kids to really get into school on a level playing field. These are isolated families, families that live in poverty, and these kids, preschool costs money. This is a free program. So it's about literacy. It's about having mom in the program explaining why it's important to read to their kids. And again, those kids have a chance then to start kindergarten just as you and I would want with our own children. So the money goes for that, which is amazing. The other one is a really basic needs program, and it's called FANS, Food and Nutrition at School. And it's in 170 elementary schools in Calgary. And some schools it's just 5 kids. The principal and teacher know only 5 kids need breakfast. They're coming without breakfast or lunch. Other schools it's 20, and we have 19 of our highest need schools, and those schools have 60 and 70 kids. And these are kids that live in poverty. 1 in 10 in Calgary lives in poverty, which is 100,000 kids. So that means these kids, how can they learn? How can they have that attention in school without breakfast? Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's hard to be able to understand, I think, that the need is that great for something as simple as breakfast.
I know. And the data is out there. I mean, and teachers see it all the time. Kids, if you're going to try to do well in school, you've got to pay attention. And I know when I'm hungry, it's hard to pay attention. So it's very basic. We have to raise over $200,000 a year for food. So today, this goes for food, and food for little elementary kids. So it's fabulous.
Amazing. Cheryl, what would the city do without something like Pledge Day? What would your organization do without the money you get from the Children's Foundation?
Well, it makes it harder and harder, right? And we know we've had a disaster in this city, and the money we want to support the flood victims, and yet all of us charities today is important. We've got to carry on with our work, and we're getting more kids and fans because, of course, some of those families were affected by the flood. So, yeah.
Cheryl, thanks for taking the time today.
You're welcome. Thanks to everybody.
You bet. We're here at the Westin now, of course, for Pledge Day. Cheryl Doherty telling us a little bit about her organization, the Boys and Girls Club of Calgary, and how there's such a difference being made on a daily basis thanks to the money raised here for the Children's Foundation. We're going to have more after this.